Hi everyone, it's Rachel. How are you? So some of you have asked me how my dentist appointment went today. You remembered I had it. And as you can tell, I do not have bottoms in. So I went today. It was my 6-week appointment. And they were supposed to adjust the bottoms. I was a little bit concerned because from day one, it's always seemed really big in my mouth with just the top. And I didn't know how they were going to be able to adjust the top and the bottom to be able to get the bite right without making a whole new set, which they didn't seem very willing to do. So today honestly was it was not a good appointment. It was not what I wanted to hear. It's a down denture day. It's one of those days where you're like, well, I did this, and now you've got to live with it and figure it out. And so, anyhow, I sat in the chair. He started feeling around at this bottom, and he's like, wow, there is a bone here that he said it is like very jagged and like an arrow head almost. And he said it's a pretty good size. And he said, this is not going to come out on its own. So he said what we would have to do is cut your gum back open. So it would be like all right here. Cut that open. Take that bone out and try to do it and just hope it's not attached to stuff and it comes out pretty easily. And then suture you all back up. And you would have to heal again on the bottom. And I just sat there reeling. I wanted to cry. I felt full regret. I was just like, I cannot believe this is happening. It's been 6 weeks that I haven't had bottoms, that I've done noodles and soft stuff, but without bottom teeth, my gums are not hardened enough to be able to eat like, French fries and all this stuff with no bottom. So all my hopes and food dreams today, I felt fleeting in that moment. And he said, so that's option 1. He said option 2 is it might flatten out a little bit on its own. But that's where you're at with that sticking out. So he went back, he took the bottom denture, he shaved a bunch off, he came back, he went to place it. Where that bone was, oh my gosh, it was pain like I've never experienced in my life. It felt as bad as day 2, 3, and 4. And if you watch my videos, those were not pretty days. And he was like, see, it fits, it works. And I'm like, and my husband was kind of giving me this look like it doesn't look as good as the tops. So then, he gave me a mirror and I looked at it and I'm like, everything's sticking out now. The front that sits in pretty recessed and looks good when it's like the adhesive's really good. My adhesives today is kind of not great. I had to do it in the car. But for these looking natural, those made everything look completely unnatural and like I was a clown. And so I said, this doesn't even look natural, to which then he went back to, well, we told you that you had a really small mouth and bottoms may not work for the temporaries and bottoms are always hard even when it comes to permanents, and you have this bone thing now. And so it was just not a good appointment. So I said, okay, if I would deal with this bone that needs this other surgery, am I asleep for it? Because I have huge dental anxiety. Am I asleep for this? What's the procedure? Nope, we're just numb you and do it all. And I'm like, man, I just couldn't even wrap my mind around another surgery. This one, totally, no twilight, nothing. And so I said to him, listen, can we do this? I said, can we do it where when I come back in a month, I make a decision. I said, because I don't feel like I can make an educated decision right now. I said, this has been so traumatic over the last 6 weeks that, and I said, I've stayed very positive, but to think of another surgery and getting that done, I just can't even wrap my head around that right now. So that's where we're at. That's how the appointment went. So I came home. Obviously, I'm sad. I'm disappointed. And I said to my husband, and you guys know me, those of you that have watched my channel, you've commented on it. I'm a very positive person, but this was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back today. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to allow myself to be sad today, because I expected to have top and bottom teeth, to be able to eat some of the things I love again, possibly. And now I'm looking at adaptive eating for another month. And then I have to make this huge decision about this other surgery with this bone. And so I said, today I'm sad, and I'm going to allow myself to be sad. And so I ate a bowl of ice cream, and I allowed myself to be sad. I told him, I said, listen, tomorrow I realize I have to be an adult, and I have to deal with it. And, you know, I've got 3 kids, a full-time job, I'm a wife, and a house, and everything else that comes with that. And I said, so I will put on my positive big girl pants, and I will figure it out. I said, but today, I'm just sad. And I'm going to let myself kind of just sit in that a little bit. Because, yes, you need to keep the right mindset and be positive and say the right things. But there are days with dentures that are hard and that are sad, and that you grieve for your old teeth. Even though they weren't good teeth, they were yours and they were permanent. And it's okay to have those kind of days. So that's how the appointment went. As you can tell, I'm not my chipper self. But so I'll keep you guys filled in. I go back in a month, so I'm going to really do a lot of research, think about it, and figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to stay on adaptive meals that are pretty soft. So if I find any good recipes or some stuff for you guys going through this, I will fill you in on that. But that's where I'm at tonight. So as always, thank you for watching. You guys are so amazing. You guys have just given me so much care and love and understanding and encouragement, and just appreciate all of you for it. You are a wonderful, wonderful community, and I love that this channel has given me a chance to share my story, the ups, the downs, like today, and all the in between. So like always, comment, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I will talk to you later.